Okay, I'll admit it. Game 2 didn't go as planned. The Pistons were the more physical team, the tougher team, and definitely better defensively. However, two things can be true at the exact same time. Even though that's the case, the referees, the officiating of Game 2 was terrible. In my opinion, one of the worst officiated games that I've seen in the postseason thus far. And I'm not the only one that noticed this. OG Anunoby, the Knicks' best defender, also noticed that some things weren't being called right, including the Detroit Pistons setting illegal screens. Shout out to Knicks Muse on the app X for giving us the following information. Here's what OG Anunoby had to say about guarding Cade Cunningham in Game 2 after that game. According to Anunoby, they were running stuff to get me off of his body. They all are trying to screen me. They're moving on the screens. They're doing that illegal stuff. I'm not sure every one of them is illegal, but they are all trying to screen me as hard as they can. Is Anunoby wrong? He isn't wrong here. There were a lot of illegal things done during that game. Some were called, many were not called. But we can't only rely on the refs to win or lose a game. But it needs to be called better. Either way, though, OG Anunoby expressed his concerns about the screens and all the calls, or really lack thereof calls, that happened during Game 2. But if you listen to the rest of this interview, he's not complaining. If anything, this sounds like a warning, a notice to the Pistons that I see you. I see everything that you did, and now I'm ready for it, and I'm going to make adjustments. Instead of me reading what he said, I think in this situation, it's best to hear from OG Anunoby himself. Roll it.
Cade doing today that you guys kind of contained Game 1 differently, I guess, today?
Just they're running stuff to get me off of his body, setting screens to get me off of him, and doing stuff like that. So they made some adjustments, and we're gonna make some adjustments ourselves.
How do you combat that?
We'll watch the film and figure it out.
What do you think you can do differently? I know he kind of asked about adjustments, but do you feel like when Cade gets going, that kind of hurts the defense?
No, he's a great player. He made some tough shots, and they're doing some good stuff to get me off of him, off his body, and get him downhill. So just watch the film and go from there.
I don't know if anybody caught this, but I did. Did anybody see the death stare that OG Anunoby gave when he was talking about adjustments? Let's go back and take a look at that expression again.
Stuff like that. So they made some adjustments, and we're going to make some adjustments ourselves.
Right there. Right there, man. OG Anunoby and his calm but also scary demeanor. They made some adjustments, but we're going to make some adjustments too. Detroit should be very, very worried right now. OG Anunoby essentially vowed revenge on the Pistons for everything that happened in Game 2 when he sees them again in Game 3. Adjustments will be made. OG Anunoby knows more than anybody else he did not play his best game in Game 2. He did not turn it on. We did not see demon mode. For Game 3, not only will we see demon mode, I think we're going to see an even more locked-in OG Anunoby. And that is scary. If he can go to another level, which I think he can, not only offensively, but defensively as well too, Cade Cunningham could spend the rest of this series in jail. In jail. OG Anunoby's comments should be taken seriously. He didn't see everything that happened in Game 2 and is now going to let go of it. He needs to pay them back. He owes them a receipt, and that receipt comes in Game 3. The demon comes to Little Caesars Arena, and he is going to go off.